Hello, this is Titanosaurus Productions, and welcome to my War in Space review, where I'm reviewing the movie War in Space. I'm doing it, downstairs by my couch today because I felt like it was a nice day, so I should do it in the light, and yeah, that's the only reason why, but we're here to see the review. Now, first of all, if you don't know what this movie is, I'm going to say that in the pros, the first thing we'll do is continuity. I hope I spelled that right. Continuity. Now, the continuity in this film is this movie is a blend of multiple Toho movies. Like, if there was a timeline for non-Godzilla movies, this would be part of it. It would start with the Mysterian. This movie is like, well, I like to call this the Toho sci-fi trilogy, because they made if you don't know who Toho is, they're the company that makes all the Godzilla movies and stuff, just as a side note in case you don't know. But, yeah, I call it the Toho sci-fi trilogy. It begins with the Mysterians, then Battle in Outer Space, because Battle in Outer Space is a loose sequel to the Mysterians, so that would make War in Space a loose sequel to Battle in Outer Space, making this the Toho science fiction trilogy. And it's also sort of a sequel to Atragon, because they bring back Goten, or the Gotango, or whatever you want to call it, the big submarine with the drill. And yeah, that's what it is. And definitely, we want to do the special effects here, because that was really a strong point for this film. Now, if you only watch movies that are modern and have good special, and that's what you consider to be good special effects, then this isn't the movie for you, because it was made in 1977, and there's fly. But yeah, if you like these kinds of movies, then this is definitely a really good one, because the special effects have really gotten a step up. The music, you could argue that it's bad, but I personally think it's good. It doesn't really fit the tone that much, but I just find the music very interesting. Yeah. What else is there? Oh, yes, the aliens, oof, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna have to put it over here. The aliens, first of all, their leader is named Commander Hell, and he looks ridiculous. Like, everything they do, it resembles, like, first of all, they're big. I just want to put this here, the spaceships. The spaceships were, I found them all to be very good, and including even the big boat style spaceship, which was controlled by the enemy aliens. And it was the boat-shaped spaceship. It was really weird, but I found it to be fine. It was an interesting concept, and the aliens went around in that, and yeah. Then Commander Hell's assistant was this guy called Space Beastman, which I drew a very bad drawing of over here, and he's basically Chewbacca with horns and a big laser axe. Yeah, that's it. No giant monsters in this movie, in case you were wondering, but if there was going to be a monster in this movie, it would be Space Beastman. The setting was very interesting, because it took place on Jupiter. I mean, not Jupiter, Venus. It took place on Venus. And that's a very, I think it was Venus, yeah. It's a very interesting setting, because I haven't seen that done in science fiction before, except I think it might have been done for what was it called? 20 million miles to Earth, which I'm using to stand up this thing right now because this device can't stand up on its own. So I have this box with my big collection of Ray Harryhausen special effects movies, and this one right here, I believe Ymir, the monster from that movie, came from Venus, but it didn't take place on Venus. And yeah, the setting was definitely really good, but it also took place on Earth. And yeah, I think I've covered basically everything there is, and if I missed something, I'll like add it in. But still, this movie is very rare, and you can usually find it from $30 to $40 on Amazon and eBay. It used to be like $100 something on Amazon, but then they lowered the price to $30, and that's how I got it. And if you can find it, you should definitely watch it because it's a really good movie if you like these types of movies. But yeah, still a rare movie, but a good one nonetheless. That's all for this video. Goodbye. I also wanted to put down that the story was very good. Sometimes the pacing was a little bit off, like a little bit too fast, but it was still a good story, and it kept me interested, and the characters were also very good, and they had good moments and things. And there were a lot of self-sacrifices. Spoilers, I'm not going to say who, but it was very good to see characters with that amount of goodness in them. And yeah, that's all for now. Goodbye.